is Hashem the Rock, my two-time heavyweight champion of the world. I'm rocking with LadyChann.
From Ukraine,
I don't think about it because we have a winner. Okay, maybe. I don't think about it because we have win.
I believed, I thought I did enough, but, you know, I'm not a judge. I can't judge a fight while I'm boxing it. You know, if they would have said to me in the last round or whatever, you're down, go out and try and finish him, I would have done that.
It was competitive, the rounds were good, but Alexander Usyk for me was doing the better work.
The right man won. I think everyone would just about agree with that. Even Tyson Fury when he watches it back.
He might just get a second go at that. I'm not so sure he will because I think these belts might be broken up now.
He's been knocked down a peg or two and he's been humbled, so he's got a lot of work to do to correct that.
Good afternoon, you are listening to The Social on TalkSport 2. We are switching gears now. We're going to talk a bit of boxing. Look, it's been a crazy weekend in the sport, maybe one of the best weekends we've seen in a long time. The undisputed heavyweight title fight, Alexander Usyk, Tyson Fury on the weekend. Alexander Usyk being the man. And in studio to discuss it with me is LadyChann, she's in studio as well. Not over Zoom, not over the phone, in studio.
I am indeed, ADE.
Crazy weekend, wasn't it?
Oh my gosh, I am literally... Well, my prediction stuck.
Did you say Usyk?
I said Usyk.
Where did you say this? Nowhere? Because everyone's saying they said Usyk and no one's got proof of it.
Oh, I've got receipts. I've had receipts for ages.
Okay,
yeah,
receipts,
I'll send you the receipts.
I need receipts.
I promise
all
you.
of a sudden.
I said Usyk UD though.
Okay.
I was going to go with a split decision because I did think that one judge, not based on the skill level, I was going to say it was going to be an SD. Yeah. I just thought the situation would cause one judge is going to say Tyson Fury won.
Corruption.
Yes, a bit of corruption. Yeah. But I just thought on skill level, let me just stick with UD and that will be it.
Yeah. No, honestly, it was just, the whole week though was special. I can't lie, just being out there. Obviously, look, it could be a special week and then if the fight's a dud, then it means nothing. But the fact is, it was all special and then the fight was so good. It delivered. Yeah. When Usyk started rocking Fury in round 9 and Fury's rolling around the ring like he's drunk, I could not believe what was going on.
You should have saw, I did the live reaction and I feel embarrassed of my live reaction. I was literally screaming, going, Fury's down! He's down! What did you think about the standing 8?
Weird. I didn't understand it. I didn't know what was going on. It's weird. I had to everyone was going and looking at the rules quickly, like, what's going on? Is he allowed to give a standing 8? Because standing 8 is kind of an old school thing we don't really see anymore. We don't really do.
HBO days.
Yeah, exactly. So I thought when the ref jumped in, I thought, oh my God, it's over. Yeah. Then he started counting. I was like, okay, it's not over. But in a way, I'm kind of happy that he didn't stop it.
I've got two stances.
Fury. Go on, let me hear it.
I've got two stances on the fact that, okay, he could have just waved that off. But at the end of the day, this is a historical fight. Yeah. So you've got to give credence to the two fighters and let them maybe technically go out on their shield, really.
No, you're right.
You understand?
You're right, especially with its Fury, because we know he's got the powers of recovery.
And he showed it.
Yeah.
He actually showed it and won a round, I'd say, after that. So and I was like, oh my God, this guy has recovered. So in that aspect, having the standing 8 I think it was a good decision. Instead of, because there's either a standing 8 or a wave off.
Yeah, and you don't want that.
No.
You don't want that, not in an undisputed. I don't want Tyson to be stopped like that as well. Did you see enough in those 12 rounds to say Tyson Fury could beat Usyk in a rematch?
I'm going to tell the absolute truth because
it's the only thing we want.
Yeah. It's either truth or lie, no in between.
The only thing we want.
I always do this like, they're winnable rematches and I assess it. And I'm being honest, I think it is a winnable rematch.
I'm with you. I'm with you. And I'm getting stick for saying it.
Are you?
You see people on my YouTube channel, you know what they're like, and people online. I'm like, 1 second, I saw enough in there that Fury could do him. That there was a time in there, I think around 5 or 6, where I thought, oh my God, Fury's going to knock him out.
4, 5 and 6.
4, 5 and 6, Fury was
dominating. Yeah.
Like bullied him.
Yeah.
So don't tell me that guy.
In his face,
what?
Kept distance.
The uppercut through the uppercut.
Yeah. If he just adapts that game plan and sticks to it, he literally can win.
Yeah. The one thing that Fury does need to change though in his camp is the dad.
God,
like John Fury in the corner is just get him out.
Let's get him out.
I'm not saying get rid of him from the whole fight week.
I'm saying the whole fight week.
You're saying the whole fight week.
Because he actually could have caused that fight to not even happen.
Yeah.
That could have happened, Because if that was at anywhere else, depending on where we were, that could have been pulled.
Yeah.
That fight could have been pulled. I heard the Saudi minister was in another room because I spoke to Gareth A. Davies and he was not happy. Imagine if that was a woman kicking off.
Yeah.
Like a female member of his team and how that would have looked in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Game over.
Yeah, he really should have been charged. Like, he's almost so lucky that that member of USYK's team decided not to charge. And I think that's maybe because he apologised after immediately. But how can you just headbutt someone?
It's not.
I understand the nose to nose, the pushing and the shoving. A headbutt.
Yeah, that's just unfortunately that's just classless.
Yeah,
it is. We're not. It's hooliganism. It's not football. And even in football now, you do that on the camera, they will look at it and you'll be banned as a season ticket holder or anything. You can't come back.
You know what's crazy though? I spoke to USYK straight after. So I did a Fury interview. Then that incident happened. Then I spoke to Alexander and I said, Alexander, what happened outside? And he said, I don't know, I don't know why I'm doing the accent, but basically he said, I don't know what happened. Then I said, I pushed him. I said, come on, He said, okay, Fury headbutted my friend. And he said, look, in my team, I have street fighters. If we want to go street fight, no problem. I have guys that, and I thought about it. He's just come from Ukraine.
Listen, it's war torn.
This is war torn.
They're
not afraid of a few loud hooligans. Do you know what I mean? So, it didn't spoil what was a fantastic week. But it kind of made people, week. All eyes are on the sport. Let's show it's a nice sport, right?
A gentleman's sport,
they
times,
say, right?
Yeah.
As for USYK, in terms of all-time great stuff now, because that's what we're talking, he has to be an all-time great, Channy. He has to be.
ATG, number one pound for pound, in my opinion.
Crawford
and Crawford, 1A, 1B, well, 2A, 2B now. Yeah. Then I'll have Canelo just below them too. Yeah. So you have to put Usyk number one.
You have to.
Pound for pound, because it's heavyweights and he's come from the cruiserweight division. Fighting guys that are basically
giants,
and that's what the pound for pound system is. It's like my skills. If I was a heavyweight, does my skills dominate? And as you can see, it does.
That's it. You've literally just said what pound for pound is.
Yeah.
If I was a heavyweight, do my skills translate to the heavyweight? And Usyk said, okay, I will take a 40-pound difference. You will be taller than me. You'll have more reach to me, and let's see if my skills can do it.
Exactly.
And he still did it.
So this is what I'm saying. So it's not about size. It's just the skill level. Obviously, the size comes into place to a degree. Like we said, Tyson Fury can win by using his size with the jab. 85-inch reach. That's what you. Yeah, that's scary.
That's frightening.
When I saw them in the ring together, and I was saying, we know heavyweights don't need to make weight. But why did Tyson Fury look like, when he was talking to you, he looked svelte? And then when he was in the ring, he looked like he rehydrated back to Ngannou days.
How weird is that? Tyson Fury's body shape so weird. When he spoke to me, at the weigh-in, the day before the weigh-in, he was wearing like a cowboy outfit. I was like, bro, you're in shape. I see abs even. And then come fighting night, I'm seeing the back fat again. I'm like, it doesn't make sense to me, his physique.
That's why I'm saying that they don't need to make weight, so there's no rehydration.
Yeah,
but maybe he was dehydrating himself to look good for us.
Maybe
and then after he's finished, he was like,
he's decided.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Do you think there will be a rematch? I know you think that Fury can beat him, but we've seen this where rematches just don't happen, right? I mean, for whatever reason, fear, money, whatever. October's the date they're saying back in Saudi to kick off Riyadh season again. Do you think it will happen?
Well, we've seen today that Tyson Fury's executed the rematch clause. He's executed it. That doesn't mean anything. I've seen, sorry, not when it comes to Tyson Fury. I've seen Errol Spence
do the same thing with Terence Crawford.
Zero outcome. Yeah. I don't think, even if we do see one, okay, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt, but it won't be in October. I mean, whenever we've seen Tyson Fury go from camp to camp,
doesn't happen.
And from match to match, even going back with Klitschko, he didn't do the rematch. He left. So I don't know. I don't really care about a rematch if I'm being honest.
You don't want to see that again?
I'm not. I'm probably saying this just being not bothered now, and then come fight night, I'm all invested, or the lead up. But,
right, very, very quickly then, final one. They're telling me to break front. If you don't want to see that rematch, who would you want to see either fight?
Joshua.
AJ Fury. Innit?
Yeah, that's it. Let's just
That's
move
all
on
we
to
care
that.
about. That's it, innit? That's all we care about. Wembley Stadium,
Yeah,
90,000.
massive.
Can you imagine how big that would be? If Fury Usyk was that big, can you look at you smiling? Can you imagine how big AJ Fury would be? The whole hood turns up.
Epic.
Everyone turns up.
Yeah, they'll have to have 2 stadiums.
100%. All right, when we come back, find out extra. Gareth Davis is going to join us.